1, 2.
1, 2, 1, 2. This one as well, Connie. Can you hear this one? We're on live. Welcome to the grand final. Welcome to the grand final here at Footscray Lacrosse Club. My name is Glenn Meredith. I'm standing here with the legend Darren Gibson from Williamstown. Just to talk a little bit about the game before we get going. Firstly, Darren, you've got a couple of kids playing out there. Harry and Cal, must be exciting for you to see your two kids out there.
No, it's a really exciting time to see the boys that have come through all the junior ages, and it's exciting for them to now be sort of leaders of the team, and you know how they're driving through the team and setting examples for the rest of the players in the group. It's very satisfying for me.
As a father, it would be tremendous to see that. Look, Cal especially's had a terrific year, hasn't he? I think he's really arrived as a lacrosse player. I'll say the word loose a couple of years back, but he's become such a general down there. And I watched him play Campbell about 6 weeks ago, and he was elite. Like his vision inside, his ability to get underneath his hands. He's become a complete attack player with nearly 100 points this year down the offense end. So he's a big key for them, isn't he?
Well, he came back from America learning to run a lot faster. So with the ball in hand, he's going at top speed all the time. So obviously when you're running fast, you're distressing the defence, you're making slides, and as long as he keeps his heads up, he's going to be another danger today.
He's a key. We'll talk about some keys to the game. I think he's a key to the game, and I think Wombat is the other one. If Wombat and Barger, Emmett Barger from Footscray coming around from GLE, if Wombat can get a handle like Lockie Russell playing on Barger, if Wombat can get a handle on those shots, that's a big part of the contest for me. You think Russell will go to Barger?
No, I actually don't think he will. I think Lockie will go to Jimmer. The American may well go to Barger, but Evan Willis has had a super year. He's been able to focus a little bit more this year. He's been able to get to practice a lot, so it really sort of comes to the fore when you do spend a little bit more time in the cage, and he's been great for us.
Footscray's offense, Plum looks like he's not playing. Parsons out injured. Rumour is Cahill's got a foot that's got some issues, but he's out there having a great go, which is great to see. Without those guys, can Footscray win it?
Look, it's a grand final, mate. We've all been there, and an upset could happen at any time. They played awesome last week. They came back from, 12 goals down or something to run over it. If you get momentum, you just got to try and stop it. So for the Willie boys today, they just got to play their game and not worry about your Plums or whoever's missing. You just got to get on and do the job.
I watched them a couple of times this year in the Campbell game. Was one of them where they cut him to pieces from the high post. Cal got his hands full on the lefty, and they had cutters coming through the high post, and they destroyed the Campbell. That was the game at Campbell, home and away game. If they get that game going for me, they'll win by 7 or 8 goals.
Sure.
Quite easy. And MV, just before we go, mate, MVP people, I'm going to go with Wombat.
I'll go with Cal.
Thanks for your time, mate.
Cheers.
Thanks, Glenn and Darren, for your comments. Getting closer to the start of the State League Grand Final. They've pushed it back by 5 minutes. Across Victoria just announcing the players as they come on now.
Number 4, Harry Gibson. Number 5, Noah Jenny. Number 6, Evan Williams. Number 7, Liam Clark. Number 8, Cal Gibson. Number 9, Sean Clark. Number 10, Bryce Emery. Number 12, Briac O'Doul. Number 14, Brock Goulet. Number 15, Lachlan Russell. Number 16, Cam Cooley. Number 17, Shay Mowat. Number 18, Flynn Hogan. And number 20, Joel Stevens. Representing the Footscray Lacrosse Club, their head coach is Chris Marsh. Their assistant coaches are Tim Lane, Lucas Parsons-Quinteo and Chris Plum. Their team manager Amanda Marsh and Brad Mollison. Number 1 representing their team, number 1, Tim Lane. Number 2, Henry McGee. Number 3, James Lawson. Number 5, Angus Brooker. Number 6, Isaac Carl. Number 8, Robert Boucheron. Number 11, Aaron Eldred. Number 14, the captain, Tom Mollison. Number 7, the vice captain, Emmett Barger. Number 18, Jared Parsons. Number 21, Joel Fenner. Number 23, Devon Johnson. Number 25, Tom Gribben. Number 30, Caleb Olad. Number 38, Jay Costa. And number 87, Janitha Damabandu. Could I please call on Billy Caroline Vandenberg, star of stage and screen, to sing our national anthem. Could I ask everyone please to be upstanding? Could I ask you all to remove your headwear in respect for our national anthem? Thank you. Well, welcome back, viewers, wherever you are in Australia, around the world. We're about to start the big one here. This is Lacrosse Victoria's grand final. Footscray versus Williamstown. As you heard before, Glenn Meredith had spoken to Darren Gibson with their thoughts on the game. Dave, we've had a fairly, Footscray dominated early in the year. Fortunately, Footscray had a couple of key injuries that are not able to get back today. Williamstown have been one of the powerhouses all year. It's going to be a good game.
I think it'll be very, very tight start to finish. Again, a lot of emphasis is going to be on the face-off. It's going to be huge. I think they've got the Clark brothers back in, and Aaron Aldridge, really the lone ranger for Footscray in the face-off. So, and big Noah Jenner's in there too for Willie. So it's going to be a big battle.
As Dave said, yeah, like Noah Jenny, back up to Sean Clark. Both Australian, ex-Australian players and current Australian players. They're going to be hard, but Aaron Aldridge's been standing up all year. Excellent face-off guy for Footscray. And as Dave said, and I agree with him totally, that first possession is going to be the key to this game. So as we head towards the start, it'll be Aldridge to face off for Footscray and Sean Clark for Williamstown. Our officials for this grand final: Danny Whitbourne, Steve Green, Darren Pinkerton, Don Lovett and Phil Zoma, all highly experienced officials. Let's hope that today they don't have a lot of work to do. It's a good, clean game, and we don't see too much man up, man down situations. So here we go. Game's about to start. Aldred Clark. Sean Clark for Williamstown takes the first one. Waste no time in moving the ball on. Butson comes on. Butson takes it for Williamstown.
Yeah, Butson on the drive. Tim Lane with it.
Cal Gibson with the ball, takes the first shot of the game, goes wide, bounces off, keep possession. Jenny to start with it. Sends it back up the top to Butson. Shot goes wide. Williamstown will keep possession. Jenny makes a drive, has a shot, sends it straight over the top. No backup for Williamstown. Footscray will keep possession of the ball. Okay, Footscray on the clear here now. Emmett Barger with the ball for Footscray. Sends it behind Lawson there, works around the corner. Takes a shot, scores the first goal for Footscray. James Lawson stepped up, drove around the right-hand side, took a quick fake and put it in. So we have a first score to Footscray. Back to the face-off, Aldred Clark. Clark won the first one. Can Aldred come back for the second one? Clark flicks it out the back. He's got Harry Gibson there to pick it up. He moves it on to Jenny. Jenny back to Gibson now. It's Liam Clark, number 7. The drive behind from Williamstown.
Yeah, it's Bryce Emery, number 10. Troy Butson, very quick. There he goes. Number 7.
Yeah, we have the first score for Williamstown. Number 7, Liam Clark. Early in the first, Williamstown 1, Footscray 1. Clark straight out the middle, draws the foul, yes, no. No, referees let that one go on. Jenny on the top right. Looks to skip around. Heads it up to Breckenridge Jewel. Drives right. Got some heat from the Footscray defender. Comes back again. Moves it on. There's a run. Noah Jenny up the top. Tries to bull his way through. Takes a shot. Saved by the Footscray goalkeeper. Ball goes out. Williamstown will stay in possession of the ball. In through Bryce Emery. Looks to skip. Goalkeeper from Footscray comes up with a good save. He's got one clear in the middle. Wayne gets the ball. Got nowhere to go. Draws the heat. Looks back. He's got to send it back. Footscray have to reset their clear. Back to the goalkeeper. Spill out. Joel Fanner with the ball. Certainly getting some heat from the Williamstown attack. They're riding hard. Lane runs it across. Successful clear. Heads it down to Barjar. Gets it to Loris and he drives on his left. Muscles in. Turns back to his right looking for a shot. Nothing there. Sends it behind. Barger spins, looks to the crease. There's the cut. There's the cut. There's the score. Isaac Cahill puts the second goal on the board for Footscray. Nice work there. Good ball movement, good possession.
Yeah, good feed.
Nice sharp pass and nice shot on the goal.
Yeah, Emmett Barger had a big season again.
Emmett Barger was the one that last week when Footscray were down, got them back into the game, got them up and running. Very dangerous player. Not that big, small player, but very, very effective, very smooth, very strong. No clear winner here. Picked up by Harry Gibson, but we have a referee's call. We have an infringement at the face-off, and Tommy Mollison will take possession for the Footscray side. Sends it down to Barjar again. Ball with Lawson. Looks up the top. Ball behind to Barjar, drives on his left. Comes up, ducks to his right, looks for the shot, takes a shot. Puts it straight over the goalkeeper's head. And Footscray take an early lead, 3-1 here early in the first quarter. Probably the start Footscray were looking for. Said a little undermanned in their attack, but they certainly stepped up. The guys are out there so far have stepped up, and they take a 3-1 lead early in the first. Aldred wins his first face-off. Draws heat from Williamstown, skips around two of them, gets the ball into the attack for Footscray. Wayward pass to Barger, he can't get his hands on it, but he grabs it now. And he'll settle it down. Footscray get their changes. Footscray work the ball around the perimeter. Back to the go-to man, Lawson, down the back. He looks up. Bad pass there. Here we have a ground ball there for the Spirit. Lane comes through, can't get his hands on it. The referee's call. Will go Williamstown's way. No, will go Footscray's way.
Timeout on the blue.
And first timeout for the game, charged to blue. Darren Nicholas is not happy with how they started, so he's called a timeout. He'll probably want to have a quick chat about the way that they're setting up. The possession time so far has been fairly even, but Footscray have been able to capitalise more and have a 2-goal lead at this point in time.
Yeah, Footscray, 3 shots on the net, 3 scores. Haven't given Evan Willis any warm-up. They're right on top of him.
100% shooting at this stage, Dave.
Yeah.
Hard to maintain that for the whole game, though. Certainly the start that Footscray were after.
Williamstown won 3 out of the first 4 face-offs. So they're getting that first use.
Williamstown take possession through Gibson. Harry looks up behind, throws it across to Liam Clark. Gets it over to Butson. Butson to Noah Jenny. Looks like he wants to go. He's got Tommy Mollison on his tail. There's a shot. Goes wide. Williamstown will back it up and maintain possession with Clark. Sean Clark comes to his left, swims across to his left, back to his right, back to his left. Steps on the crease. Great teamwork there from the Footscray defence. Get in there, dispossess. Spilled it out. Cal Gibson drives on his left, takes a shot. Goes wide. Williamstown will maintain possession at the end line. Jenny with the ball. There's a move. That's Harry Gibson. He skips around his player, takes a nice shot off the ground and puts it in. Brings the score back to 3, Footscray 2, Williamstown.
That's Williamstown's second goal, both off bottom right drives. Good finish, Harry, there.
Aldred Clark in the face. Clark comes out, fast breaks towards the goal, looks across to his side, and there's Noah Jenny standing there to take the nice pass. Once again we see a nice shot, bounced off the ground, and all of a sudden we have 3-all. Williamstown 2 goals in a minute. Brings it back to 3-all. Back to the X, Aldred Clark. Aldred gets his feet in this time, spills the ball out, picks it up and gains possession for Footscray. Spills the pass, Clark intercepts, ball on the ground in dispute. Ball's picked up by Footscray. We have a referee's call here. Timeout called green. Timely timeout by Chris Master. The player just picked the ball up and was in a lot of trouble, a lot of heat. Calls the timeout, so he'll get to now take the ball into his attacking half. To the Williamstown huddle, Coach Darren Nichols is telling the Williamstown guys to take your time, don't rush. Value possession of the ball. So we'll start after the timeout. Footscray in possession in their attacking half. 5 to go in the first quarter here. Scores are all tied up at 3. Underneath it, Darren Bandu with the ball. He sends it across. Here's Barjar, bottom right. Emmett Barjar likes to run dodge. Lachlan Russell gets some stick in there. Barjar gets the shot off, goes wide. So Footscray will keep possession at the back through Lawrison. Lawrison drives left, turns around, takes a shot. Willis with the save. Picks it up. Looks to clear. Goes through Ron Gavori. Jenny with the ball behind now. Joel Stevens in there with a shot and scores. He slipped through there, got past a couple, gets a good shot off, gets the score, and puts Williamstown up. 4-3, probably about 4 to go in this first quarter. Same two again, Aldred Clark in the middle. Clark flicks it out, tries to pick it up, gets the heat from the Footscray defender. Ball's there, picked up by Shay Mowat for Williamstown. Gets it up to Gibson. Gibson gives it to his brother, Gibson. Cal Gibson with the ball. He drives. Relieves the pressure through Jenny. Liam Clark, bottom right. Comes around to his left. Stops. We got an infringement there. It's like Williamstown may have stepped in the crease. Lane will take the ball for Footscray. Sends it back to the goalkeeper. Devon Johnson. Footscray trying to clear the ball through the middle. Williamstown riding, sending plenty of heat. Lockie Russell comes in from the defence with the long pole. Ball's in dispute. Harry Gibson gets it. Great ride by the Williamstown side there. Forces Footscray on the turnover. They'll reset. A couple of guys to the bench for Williamstown. A couple of fresh guys about to come on. Stevens comes on for Williamstown with Butson. Gibson cools it off. Sends it up to Troy Butson at the top. He's got Brecken O'Jewell. Clark works behind. Jenny back to Clark. Liam Clark works that right hand side, takes a shot and scores. Very interesting, David, that first few shots from Williamstown have all been goals that have bounced off the turf, off the ground. No wing bingers in the corners, just nice place shots, hitting the spot off the ground, making it very hard for the Footscray goalkeeper to see the ball and stop it. 5-3 Williamstown. Pinched that little break there now. No clear winner here yet. Gets flicked out. Free ball, Footscray gain possession. We got a flag there, we'll wait and see. Barjar doesn't have his helmet on, so I'm probably saying there's some sort of infringement head high. We'll wait for the referee's call on it. We have a foul on number 17 for Williamstown, Shane Mowat. 1 minute for a slash. Barjar to start with the ball. Down to Lawrison, back to Barjar. In a man-up situation. They'll probably work the ball. Look for an inside shot. Mollison gets the ball. Moves it on to Hogan. Quick ball movement from Footscray. Finds the open guy on the other side, young Tom Mollison, standing open on the left-hand side, takes the pass, clean catch, turns around, looks and makes no mistake and puts it in. So that brings the score back to 5. Williamstown 5, Footscray 4. Looks like it's going to be a, so far it's going to be a ding-dong up and down tussle,
so.
which is what all the fans want to see. Had a little bit of a blowout in the first game. I can't really see it happening here. We have a face-up change for Williamstown. They've got Ron Garovi in there. Aldred flicks it out this time. Straight to his defender in Angus Fluker. Fluker to Mollison. Mollison sets it down, gets it back. 1:40 to go in this first quarter. Footscray on a man-up situation. Plenty of time. He's got to work the ball and look for that nice score. Mollison sends it down. But sends it up the top. Here's a long shot. Saved by Willis. Made it pretty easy for him. He's in the under pressure, man down, so he throws the man down clear. Ball comes down to the Williamstown attack. Gibson tries to get it. No, Clark gets it, comes up with it, runs behind. He turns it over. Jared Parson runs it down. Under a minute here to go in the first quarter. There's the cut. Oh, the shot saved by Willis. Barger again looks across. As he got there, he tries to hit Mollison. He can't get it. Ball picked up by the Williamstown defence. Up the field. Butson gets it. He'll run. Successful clear for Williamstown. They bring the ball into their attacking half. 30 seconds to go in this first quarter. 5 goals Williamstown, 4 goals Footscray. There's the cut from behind. Joel Stevens with a shot goes wide. Backed up by Liam Clark behind. Sends it across. Footscray get the possession of the ball through their goalkeeper. Good ride by Williamstown. And we have a call, the referee's call here. We have a loose ball push. Sean Clark will take possession. Chicken down now to the end of this first quarter. Clark looks across, has a cutter. Cutter comes through, gets it across to him and he scores. It was number 7, Liam Clark, to score the 6th goal for Williamstown.
And it's Liam Clark scoring there, number 7. It's his 3rd goal in this first quarter.
Yeah, dangerous
Hail
player.
Mary.
Back to the face, the last X before the quarter expires. Clark Aldred. Aldred gets it up, throws it down. Can't quite get possession of it. And that'll be the time for the first quarter. And we go into the end of the first quarter. Williamstown leading the contest 6 to Footscray 4. Still a pretty close contest, Dave. Both teams have probably had equal amount of possession time.
Yeah, just been that odd shot, but
Williamstown's possession or percentage on shooting has been a little bit better. And that's why they find themselves 2 goals ahead with, at the end of the first quarter.
yeah, 6-4 is a very lively start.
Yeah, 10 goals in the first quarter.
One man up goal for Footscray scored and 1 fast break for Williamstown. Just with the goal scorers there, number 7, Liam Clark, 3 goals. Number 5, Noah Jenny, 1. Number 4, Harry Gibson, 1. And number 20, Joel Stevens, 1. And for the green and white, number 3, James Lawson, 1. Number 6, Isaac Cahill, 1. Number 17, Tommy Mollison, 1. And number 18, Emmett Barger.
So the face-off's reasonably even. Clark got on top early. So where do we end up for the quarter with the face-offs, Dave?
Yeah, Willie 5, Footscray 3.
Yeah, so not a lot in that at the moment, as we were all saying before the game. And that's where it's going to come down to. First use, first possession of the ball. So far quite even as a reflection of the score. Williamstown headed by 2, start of the second quarter. So it's Clark and Aldred again. No clear win. Aldred gets it out the back. Clark gets in there. Can't get his hands on it. Williamstown take possession through Gibson. Noah Jenny comes on and takes the ball straight away. Sends it down to Bryce Emery. He looks to skip, he heads back to his left. Nowhere to go, so he cools it off. Sends it out to Gibson. Sends it back behind again, up to Gibson again. Butson comes on for Williamstown and immediately takes possession. Sends it across to Noah Jenny. Over across there to Stevens. Makes the move, gets the shot, goes wide, but Williamstown have backup and they'll keep possession of the ball. William Clark making a move, gets dispossessed. Ball's in dispute on the end line. Tipped over by Footscray, so Williamstown gate possession again. Open net, but pass goes wayward. Jenny tries to get there and stop it going out. Unsuccessful. So Footscray will take the ball. We have a turnover here. Referees have seen something. So it will stay with Williamstown through Gibson. Skips inside his left. Runs through, gets one in the head. Jumps, dives, scores. Takes it out to 7-4 Williamstown. He seemed to cop one on the head that he was driving through that time there, Dave, but the referees say no.
That was just like a lover's
a little love brush. Yep.
Just get him on the cheek.
Yep. Clark Aldred at X. Straight out the back, Clark, straight out the back to his mate. Williamstown take possession and bring it into attack. Brecken O'Jewel. Stevens holds it up. Cal Gibson comes on. He's going straight to the cooker. He looks hoop, nowhere else. Gets through, takes a shot, goes wide. And he's ended up in the crease. So it'll be a turnover and Footscray will take possession of the ball to clear it out of their back half. Great work, Robert Buckhorn. He gets the heat from two players. Once again, Coach Chris Marsh, his player in trouble, getting the heat from two players. Gets the timeout in just before he gets dispossessed. So Footscray will take their second timeout for the half. If you're looking to get one back now, Dave, I mean, it's not a big margin, but they've slipped behind by 3. They want to stay within reach. They wouldn't want to be imagined trying to get too far behind and coming back like they did last week.
Yeah, well, Williamstown's no Campbell or Gus, that's for sure. Different kettle of fish, totally. Yeah, I think they'll be looking now to do their matchups, Footscray.
Yeah, smart call by Coach Marsh there. Footscray to start with possession in their attacking half. Barjar will start with the ball. Lachlan Russell steps up. Tom Mollison with the ball. He's going to drive left. Gets the speed going. Takes the shot. Goes wide. Footscray back up and keep possession in their attacking half. Lawson with the ball behind. Looking for somewhere to go. Sends it up top. There's Barger up the top. Russell bringing Barger, heads back to his left, gets the shot, goes through, takes a shot. Great save, Evan Willis. Williamstown get possession of the ball. It's out. Cleared by Goulet. Gets it down to Gibson. Old Gibson runs, takes the shot. Goes to the goalkeeper. Great save there, what again. Footscray in dispute.
He got seated.
Pass, he doesn't get it. Jenny comes in, tries to get it in his stick. Jenny gets possession. Got heat everywhere. Keeps possession. Great work, Noah Jenny. Gets it across to keep possession for Williamstown with Brecken O'Jewell. Liam Clark working behind. Goes across to Stevens. Stevens runs hard left. Pulls up behind, spins around to his right, nowhere to go, takes a shot, goes wide. William Clark's there to back up for the Williamstown side. Liam Clark with the ball, Tim Lane stepping up to him. Clark backs in, tries to spin, get inside, can't do. Lane locks up his hands, Jenny with the ball, gets it up to Butson. Butson over to Stevens again. He slips inside with the left, takes a shot, and there's another score from Williamstown by Stevens. Number 20, Joel Stevens. Nice patient work by Williamstown there.
Yeah, it was a nice move. Stevens there on that bottom left. Slipped his man and finished it off. Yeah, Williamstown pushing that lead out now.
Yeah, Williamstown starting to take control of the game. They've got an 8-4 lead about halfway through the second quarter. And again, Clark Aldred in the middle. Clark for Williamstown, Aldred for Footscray. Aldred flicks it out, can't get a clean possession. Ball's in dispute. Picked up there. Oh, the Williamstown guy drops it. Gets it back to Evan Willis in the goals. Williamstown looked to clear. They run down the far side. That's Shay Mowat with the ball. Gets it over to Stevens. Stevens drives again hard. Looks in the middle, there's no one there, but we've got a flag on play. We've got a call here from the referees. We have a 1 minute penalty on number 3 for Footscray, James Lawson, for a cross check. Williamstown go into a man up situation with a 4 minute. Sean Clark to bring it in, up to Jenny. Butson at the top. Sends it across to Stevens. Down to the corner, back up top again. Butson in the middle. Just working the ball around the perimeter right now. Williamstown with their set man up play. Jenny sees all lined up, all over go. It goes high, goes out. Williamstown have got Sean Clark backing up behind the goal. So they'll keep it. Still about 40 to go on the penalty. Stevens up to Butson. Butson moves it quickly across to Jenny again. Good ball movement from Williamstown, real quick. Stevens behind his back. Finds Cal Gibson. Tries to get it in. Liam Clark on the crease. Can't get it, but it's kept up, and Noah Jenny keeps possession of the ball for Williamstown. Looks to corner.
Feed.
Sean Clark, great save. Footscray goalkeeper comes up with a great save. 15 seconds to go in this penalty. Footscray with the ball in their back half. Want to clear it. Spills it up, in dispute. Williamstown running really, really hard. Okay, we're all even. Can Footscray see that Lawson's come on from the box? Yeah, they find him. Lawson gets the ball. Comes across. Cam Cooley puts the pressure on. Butson guards him from there. Barger with the ball. Goes behind to Kale. Janter with the ball. Sends it over to Emmett Barger. Footscray looking for a goal here. Barger gets around one. Nowhere to go. Sends it behind to Lawson. He looks around. Crease is very crowded in there for Footscray. Set play didn't work, so Footscray will reset and come back through Lawson, driving around the left. Takes a shot, misses. Footscray closest to the ball when it went out, so they'll keep possession. Barjar to bring it in. Skips in, spins around to his left, takes a shot. Willis is up to that one. Easy save for Willis there. Williamstown still trying to clear the ball. Gets in dispute. Barger gets into the back of the Williamstown player. Barger gets into the back of Gavori there. Not quite sure how it ended up, but Williamstown get possession of the ball. Harry Gibson brings it down.
I think there should be one in the box. Oh, they're still playing.
Don't think they called it that time, Dave.
Yeah, okay.
So here's Liam Clark for Williamstown behind driving. Williamstown subbing at the moment. Jenny looks up, he knows that there's one to come. Brecano Jewel comes on.
Yeah, they're matching up.
Harry Gibson looking for the one-on-one up the top. Doesn't have it. Sends it off. Gets it down behind. Harry Gibson with the ball again. Drives, goes to his left. Comes back to his right, looking for somewhere to go. He's got Stevens over there. Stevens gets it. Can't get his hands free. Goes back to Harry Gibson. Skips around to the right side. Pulls it off, sends it down to Jenny behind. Jenny gets to the Stevens. Stevens gets a shot off. Comes off the Footscray player. Williamstown were closest to the ball when it went out, so they'll keep possession. 8-4, second quarter. Harry Gibson looks up the top. Oh, he finds his brother in there. Cal Gibson lets a shot rip, comes off the pipe. Williamstown keep it. Bryce Emery. We got a flag called, but as the flag called, Stevens gets the ball, drives towards the cage, puts it in, takes Williamstown out to 9-4.
Yeah, that's Joel Stevens' third goal for the day. Really causing a big headache for the Footscray
Certainly
defence
looking
down
very,
here.
very dangerous down there. We have another call, we have another flag. It's called on the Footscray player number 38, Jake Costa. And he'll spend time in the box.
Just across from it, yeah.
Clark Aldred again. Aldred gets it this time. Drives towards the goal, wants to cool it off, cools it off with Barger.
Down.
Footscray make their subs, bring a couple of fresh ones on. Yeah, have a call here. I think it'll be a loose ball push. Let's see what the officials call here. We have a tripping call on Williamstown. Number 15, Lachlan Russell. 1 minute for a trip, the officials have called. Officials discussing the call here. I'm quite sure what they'll do, but we'll find out. We found another one. They'll have another second penalty on Williamstown. We've got a call on number 16, Cam Cooley. They called a 30-second foul, so Williamstown will sit in the box with two. Footscray still with one in the box. Footscray with possession of the ball. They go in a 5-on-4 situation. Lawson looks into the middle. Looks at the shot
That's
there.
the one.
Cahill sitting on the bottom left-hand corner. He takes the pass, puts it in, and Footscray get one back to bring it back to 9-5. Both teams still have one in the penalty box. Footscray will be released in 14 seconds. No clear winner here yet. Shay Mowat gets it out for Williamstown. Sends it down to Liam Clark. Footscray get their penalty back, so they're actually one man up at this point in time. Williamstown still have a player in the box. Williamstown will probably hold the ball, run the clock, kill the penalty, and get back to a 6-on-5, a 6-on-6 situation. Butson with the ball, he's not going anywhere. He looks to the box, wants to see how long his player's got to come back on. All even now. Williamstown player comes back on, so we're back to 6-on-6. Gibson comes on for Williamstown. Stevens with the ball. Hits it straight up to Cal Gibson up in the middle. He's off, he's going to go. He drives hard in the left. Looks across to the cutter. Stevens, the cutter, gets a shot over his head. Doesn't get the goal, but it goes out, and Williamstown will keep possession through Sean Clark. Up to Gibson. Over to Gibson again. There's Butson. He works the ball behind. Liam Clark skips around to the right, gets past his man, turns, gets dispossessed. Great check there by the Footscray defender. Ball in dispute. Jenny tries to chase it down. Gets his hands on it. Can't get his arms free. He's got Pete coming from everywhere. He drops it. Ball gets disputed. Footscray get it. Lawrison with the ball. Drives towards, tries to give the fake. Sends it over. And we have another call. Williamstown in the box again by the look of it. We have a call on number 4 from Williamstown. Harry Gibson, 30 seconds for the push. Footscray go into a man-up opportunity. They do need to score here, Dave. Makes a move. Yeah, and there's the goal. Score comes from Emmett Barger there, pulls it back. 9-6. Williamstown 9, Footscray 6. Goal score counts as a penalty, so we'll start again, all even.
Emmett Barger's there, his second goal. And Footscray know just how to hang in there. Only a few minutes left in the second quarter. Clark straight out the back.
Ball gets out the back to Gibson.
Gonna run.
Stephen cools it off while Williamstown make their changes. Gibson gets it across to Liam Clark. He's going to go. Drives, turns back, sends the ball back up the top. Gibson with the ball. Gets it across to Stevens again. Stevens looks across, there's Butson. Butson tries to get inside, gets a shot and scores. That takes Williamstown out to 10 goals, Footscray 6. It's been a little while since Williamstown has scored. And there's a nice move there by Troy Butson, one of the veterans of the Williamstown side. Makes no mistake. You get the opportunities, you make them pay.
It's Butson again using that pace. Slipped inside Robbie Buckhorn there.
$1.50 to go in the second quarter. Williamstown 10, Footscray 6. Aldred comes up with it again. Sends it across to Barger. Tommy Mollison with the ball. He's going to get his teammates to make a change, bring on some freshies. Barger at the top again. Drives around to his right. Takes the shot, goes high. Lawson will back it up and keep possession for Footscray behind. Lawson skips back to his right, drives around the corner, looks up, can't get his hands free. Footscray moved the ball quickly back up the top. Barger working behind, skips around to his left. We get down to 1 minute to go in the second quarter. Lawson with possession for Footscray behind the goal. Gives the fake, looks to the corner. Nowhere there, ball spills out. It's a race to the line. Picked up by Williamstown. No, stays out. Officials call Williamstown in their back half. Williamstown on the clear, less than a minute to go. 40 seconds to go. Oh, and there's a untimely bad pass from the Williamstown side, and they spill it over. So 30 to go. Williamstown may have called a possession. Yes, they did. They called timeout before the bad pass. Fortunate for them, another good call by the coach, Darren Nicholas, to keep possession of the ball. Play resumes, Williamstown in possession. We have another call from the official. What do we got here? Okay, here we go. Clark sends it over to Jenny. Jenny up the top. So go down to Harry Gibson. Works behind, drives hard on his left, back to his right. Keeps possession, sends it behind. Stevens with the ball again. Seen this a lot. He works, looks for the shot. He's got someone inside on the crease, but the pass goes wide. Now we call the refs to call to the shot. Williamstown to keep possession through Harry Gibson, back right-hand corner. Couple of seconds, can't get his shot off, and that'll be the quarter. So as we end the first half here at Anglers Reserve in Footscray, Williamstown lead the contest, 10 goals to 6. It was a little bit, Dave, looked like earlier on Williamstown was going to sort of break away and take total control. Footscray have worked their way back in it, and even though there's still 4 goals down, 10-6, it's still not, not a major deficit that a good side can peg back. So we'll take a short break for the half time, and we'll be back with all the action in the second half. Okay, welcome back to the second half here at Anglers Reserve in Footscray. State League Grand Final. Williamstown versus Footscray. Williamstown hold a 10-6 lead at half time. Back to the X. Clark gets it out the back. Easy pick up there for Gibson. Harry Gibson with the ball. Gets his changes from the bench. Sends it down to Jenny. Bryce Emery with the ball, drives. Looking for somewhere to go behind the hoop. Holds it up, makes a dodge. Can't get his hands free at this point of time. Gets it up to Jenny. Up the top, takes a long shot. The goalkeeper comes up with a great save. Angus Fluker comes out with it for Footscray. He's got plenty of heat from Williamstown. Has to send it back. Williamstown riding ferociously here. Gets it over. Gets it over to Buckhorn. He gets dispossessed. Cal Gibson gets it back for Williamstown. They'll settle, make their changes again. Bryce Emery calls it off. Moves it on and heads to the bench for a gasp. Stevens with the ball now. Down to Jenny. He gets it behind. Liam Clark behind. William Clark tries to get his hands free, drives around, hits up to Cal Gibson at the top. He's going to scoop to the left. Yes, the double comes from Lane straight away. Gibson have another go. Lane steps up. Gibson with a right-handed shot goes wide, but his brother Harry will back it up, and Williamstown will keep possession of the ball in their attacking half. Stevens drives, gives a little one behind the back to Liam Clark. Takes a shot. There's another great save from Footscray goalkeeper. Footscray still got to clear the ball. Lane with it. Looks down. He's got an open one out there. Finds the ball. And there's a great check in there from the Williamstown defender. Ball spills out to behind. Out to the sideline. Keeps it in. He's going to dribble over. Referee's call. What are they going to call?
It's a blue ball. Oh, came off the
Officials
green
called
foot.
green ball. Lawson to start with it. Lawson crossed the Barger. Drives on Russell. Good defence from Lachlan Russell that time. Footscray with the ball. Probably need a bit of urgency to get a miracle on and get a goal, get themselves going in this half. Parsons gets it over. Just skips it across to the middle. And Hogan with the ball. Looks behind Dolores and he drives, ducks back again. He's looking for somewhere to go in the middle. Williamstown hold up well in that middle area. Barjar gets it across. It's a wayward pass. Goes straight over Mollison's head. Out of bounds. And Williamstown will grab it in their forward half. Butson with the ball. Butson's going to drive towards the goal. Jenny gets the ball behind. Harry Gibson with the ball. Jenny in the middle, looks across. Who's he got there? He's got Stevens. Emery runs the ball. Skips it up the top. Jenny gives it to Liam Clark. Liam Clark drives. Double comes, looks inside. He's got someone there. They spill it over. Ball's in dispute on the ground. Lane tries to get his hands on it. Can't quite get it. Footscray come up with it. They got one in the middle. They get it across through the middle. Mollison on the drive. Rollerson drives down, no one comes to him, he takes the shot, but another great save from Willis there.
Got a flag.
Looks like we have a late hit call there, Curl.
Yeah, hit him hard, hit him late.
We have a penalty on number 18, Flynn Hogan for Williamstown. Barger, Janitha. Footscray, look.
Yeah.
Isaac Carlhill. Not that close in, takes a shot, rips one up, pulls it back to 10-7. Williamstown 10-7, Footscray. About 6 minutes into the third quarter here at Angliss Reserve.
Isaac Cahill's third goal.
Yep.
Very timely
indeed.
indeed.
A little bit proppy, speaking to the coach before the game, he had quite a sore foot, but strapped him up and got him out there, and what an effort so far. 3 goals has kept him in it.
That's it. Rub it tomorrow, Gus.
That's right. Back to X. No clean one. Footscray pick it up.
They're in a man up.
Buckhorn got it. Footscray still in a man up opportunity here. Jay Costa comes on for Footscray. Lawrison down. Bottom corner. Penalty's getting close to running out. Footscray on to move the ball nice and crisp and see if they can get a score. Tipped off the ball by Lachlan Russell. Footscray keep possession. Costa gets it again. Cale takes another shot, goes wide. The Barger will back it up and Footscray will keep possession of the ball. Even Stevens again, 6-on-6 down there in the Footscray half. Ball behind. Yet again. Lawrison steps up, takes the pass, puts it in and pulls it back to a two-goal ball game. Plenty of time to go.
That's their second goal, that man up. Critical.
Yeah, they got 2 goals out of that man up. And sort of clawed themselves back into the contest right now. Aldred holds it up, gets possession for Footscray. They have another drive. Buckhorn with it. Footscray trying to make a sub. Buckhorn keeps going with it. Runs into trouble, looking for some relief. He gets the relief through Henry McGee. Cahill controls it, sends it down behind a Barger. He's driving on his left, spins back around, looks behind. Barger on the corner, he gets the cut from Cahill there. Cahill can't grab that one. Williamstown grab it, try to clear it. They're thwarted by Jay Costa. Costa over. The drive from McGee. Can't get anywhere. Flynn Hogan takes it. Gets it behind Lawrison, as we've seen many times, driving from behind. Gets it over to McGee. Can't get the pass. He's got plenty of time to pick up the loose ground ball, which he does. There's a shot, goes high, goes wide. Footscray keep possession. 10-8 Williamstown, approximately 6 minutes to go in this third quarter. Jimmer drives from behind. Looks up the top, Scott McGee. He spills it across. Janita makes a move. Oh, there's another wayward pass. Not what Footscray want right now, trying to peg back that 2-goal deficit. Williamstown with a long bomb up. Butson's there to grab it. Successful clear from Williamstown. Butson sends it down, but the heat gets put on, and Williamstown spill it, picked up by Footscray. They've still got to clear the ball. They've got one in the middle there. Gets the great ground ball, drives down towards the goal. Gets dispossessed. Harry Gibson comes up with it. Looks to run it over. Goes onto his left. Casually walks it over with a successful clear for Williamstown. They'll go into attack. About 5 to go in the third. Williamstown 10, Footscray 8. There's a drive from Williamstown around the back. He ends up in the crease. Was he pushed there or did he just get there?
That one hurt him.
We'll have a talk about this one and we'll get a decision shortly. It'll be Footscray's ball in their back half. Williamstown set up the ride. Johnson gets it across. Good work there by Noah Jenny. Stocks it up. Forces Footscray back. Fluker with the ball. Clark applies the heat. Forces Footscray back to Johnson. Williamstown applying a lot of pressure on this ride, David.
Yeah, they really want to get a piece of this.
And it gets it across to Janitha. Barger comes up to take it.
Chris, just under 5.
Parsons gets it on. Lawson with the ball, driving to his left. Looks across, he's got Mollison there. Oh. Mollison gets a shot, hits the pipe, goes out. Probably closest when the ball went out. Let's hear. Green ball, Footscray to keep possession.
Williamstown yet to score in this third quarter.
Footscray have put 2 on, Dave.
Yep, put 2 on, they've closed this gap up.
Back behind the Barger, drives around again, gets a shot from impossible angle and puts the ball in. Hey, we got a ball game now, Dave. That pulls it back to 10-9. About 4 to go here in this third quarter. Williamstown 10, Footscray 9. Footscray seem to have had most of the possession in the play this quarter, Dave.
Yeah, very much. They've been more productive, of course. They get those good shots on Evan Willis and that Willie goal.
Willis was a rock early. He wasn't letting anything through, but some good shooting from the Footscray guys who've sort of clawed their way back in here. We got a long way to go. Williamstown 10, Footscray 9. Back to the most important X. Footscray be wanting Aldred to come up with this one, which he does not quite. Anyway, Williamstown get possession. Spill it over. Footscray do get possession. Now they have a chance to bring it into their offensive half. Barger with the ball, good relief. Lachlan Russell stepping up to him. Footscray 1 play away from scoring it up, tying it up. 10-all, 1 down at the moment. Jay Costa sends it across to Tom Mollison. Lawson gets through there, riding him pretty tight, trying to stop him getting the ball. Very experienced player, Jimmy. Barger spins back to his left, looks nowhere to go, but there's the shot from Lawson, and there we are. All of a sudden, we've got a 10-all ball game, Dave.
That was smoking. That's what Emmett Barger does. He draws the defence, and he looks for his open teammates, and Jimbo there puts it under the bar.
We saw a 4-goal lead that's been dwindled back to a level score. Darren Nicholas from Williamstown needs to talk about this. Calls a timeout, gets the troops in. They're going to have to relook at their strategy. It needs to change. Their first half, they were totally dominant. Footscray have come out after the halftime break, and they've taken it right up to Williamstown. Now, as I said, we have a 10-all game. It's going to go anyway, Dave.
They had to come back to that big part of belief and discipline, that's for sure. Momentum swings. Just got to ride this out if you're Williamstown, but got to get on your bike and be too flat-footed.
Yeah, in this quarter, Johnson, the Footscray goalkeeper, has come up with some incredible saves. Could have easily, been a couple of goals Williamstown's way, but great goalkeeping work by Devon Johnson's kept Footscray in this, along with their people scoring goals down the other end.
Your Footscray's had 6 on the 6x6 net, and they've picked up their 4 goals in that, so they've been pretty precise with their shooting. They had 2 that went wide. So they've got a couple of minutes now to finish off this third quarter. Noah Jenny comes in. Up against the big Aaron Aldred. Big man gets it. Footscray leading the face up 3-1 this quarter.
Yeah, Aldred sort of dragged them back in it out there in the middle. Lawson working hard again behind. It's around the bottom right, looking for somewhere to go.
Yeah, they want the match-up.
Parsons working, gets inside. Noah Jenny giving him plenty of attention.
Oh.
Referee's called play on. Ball's down. Cam Cooley came up with that one from Williamstown. Gets to Harry Gibson. He's still got a couple to beat. He's on the fly. Successful clear hit for Williamstown. Fast break situation. Does Gibson drive? No, he takes it on. Looks to shoot. Takes a shot. Goes wide. Back up there by Liam Clark for Williamstown. Haven't scored for a little while, Williamstown. They'll be looking for one. Butson up high. Gets to Cal Gibson. Yep, he's going to go. Tom Mollison steps up. Gibson drives to his left. Gets it across to Liam Clark. Nowhere to go. Footscray look like they've sloughed in a little bit in behind. Gibson drives again. Gets the shot off.
Save.
Can't make it. What are the officials called here? Williamstown ball. Harry Gibson up to Butson. He's straight off. Tom Mollison steps up to defend. Liam Clark works behind. Comes around the right-hand side. Nowhere to go. Skips it up the top.
Just notice Gus Joel Stevens, the American number 20 there for Williamstown. He's gone right out the game this quarter.
Yep. They've closed him down. Very dangerous in that first half.
He picked up 3 goals in the first half. He hadn't even had a shot this quarter.
Butson.
Here he's on it
Here
now.
he is again. Here's Stevens. 30 to go in the third. Williamstown with possession, desperately looking for a goal before the quarter. No rush.
Missed it.
Another great save there. About 10 to go. Butson on the move. Gets onto his left, takes a shot. Saved by Johnson. Ball still in dispute. And that'll call the quarter. That'll be 3-quarter time. Footscray up and about now, Dave. They've come from a 4-goal deficit to tie it up at 3-quarter time.
I think the crowd's doubled.
I'm sure the crowd's doubled. They're always quiet when they're behind, but once we get back to even Steven, they're all alive now. So we got the last quarter coming up. 10 apiece. Couldn't have a, for the spectators' point of view, couldn't be in a better situation. It's very hard to see. There's no sort of evidence of either side kicking away right now. It's probably going to be a battle right down to the line here today.
Yeah.
Ooh, we have a late call. We'll bring that to you once we can find out from the officials what it is.
It was blue.
It's blue and it's a late call and it's a 2-minute penalty.
Don't have to be a text and a tag. That's big, Gus.
Yeah, big. That's huge.
Three-quarter
We're
time,
about to get the
2-minute
call from
penalty.
referee number 1 from Williamstown, Troy Butson. I do believe we'll start with a face-off. Neither team had possession when the foul was called. I think the foul was called after the quarter finished.
There was a bit of chit-chat between the two benches here.
Oh, yeah. Well, it is high stakes, and Footscray will start with the ball. With the 2 minutes of EMO. Wow. Footscray behind all day. 2-minute 6-on-5 opportunity. I'm sure they'd love to get the first goal and take the lead for the first time in the game. Mollison. Lawson controls it. It's across the Barger. At the top. Oh.
Pulled it out.
Willis
Evan
comes
Willis.
up with the goods for Williamstown. They've still got about a minute and a half to go, being a man down. You've got to get it to the Spootsters and run this ball.
Oh, we turned it
they've
over.
turned it over. Barger gets it in the middle, looks across,
Lawson.
takes a shot, gets the score, and all of a sudden, Footscray from being 4 down, take the lead for the first time in the game. About 5 minutes into this last quarter. Desperate times in the middle now. Williamstown still on penalty.
Footscray won the third quarter.
Yep.
3-1 with the face-off count.
Yep.
So I'm interested in the big guy
Probably
can
one of the biggest
keep it rolling.
face-offs. One of the biggest face-off of Alder's life here to get this one out and give him a chance to get that 2-goal lead on a man-up opportunity. Gets it out the back.
Too much muscle.
Ball still loose. Mollison gets in there. Gets slammed by 4 or 5 Williamstown players, and we see another flag here now. Williamstown still have Butson in the box.
And we've got the heat turned up.
Nine blue. Sean Clark has been called for a hold. 30 seconds.
2 in the box.
Still have 2 in the box, so Footscray will take a extra man opportunity. 2 up. Critical for Williamstown to keep him out here. Parsons at the top. Sends it across to Costa. Barger down to Lawson. Back up the top. Taking their time, moving the ball, making the defence work, turning the defence's head. Barger with the ball. No, Cahill takes the shot, goes wide. Backed up by Barger, so Footscray still keep it. They've still got 2 in the box, Williamstown.
Banner.
1 back for Williamstown. Harry Gibson runs to defence to help out. Lawson with the ball, he tries to skip through, takes a shot. Not successful. Cahill backs it up. Footscray still have a man-up opportunity. Barger spins and moves. Looks in there, who's he got there? No one, they spill it. Mowat comes out with it. Harry Gibson down the middle of the ground. Williamstown haven't had it for a while down there. 12:45 to go in the last quarter. Plenty of time for either side to make their move. Harry Gibson with the ball. Emery over to Noah Jenny. He's got Liam Clark in the bottom corner. Footscray pushing out hard. Clark drives. Nowhere to go. Back to Emery. Emery's going to go. Drives right on a sweep. Double comes from Footscray. Moves it on to Stevens. Stevens looking for someone. There's Harry Gibson in the middle. Takes a shot. And he pulls it back to 11 all. Nice shot, young Harry Gibson. Devon Johnson's been all over the last few shots, but he wasn't up to that one. And Gibson gets Williamstown back to an 11 all game. Clark gets this one out the back.
Great trap.
Yeah. Ron Gavori gets it. It sends the ball over. Williamstown make a very rare mistake and throw it out, so Footscray about to take possession again. Costa sends it over.
He got enough.
Jay Costa with the ball now. Barger to Janita. Footscray head to the bench to get fresh legs on. Mollison comes on. You've got to conduct something here. Cahill with the ball. Down behind Lawson. He's got Barger at the top. Costa makes a move, gets held up, takes a shot, gets it off, goes wide. Footscray closest to the ball that went out, so they have possession. About 11 minutes to go here in the last quarter. Barger again. Drives, tries to get past Russell. Russell ties him up, but he gets his hands free. And Barger scores. And Footscray take a 1-goal lead, 12-11. Still with about 10 to go in the quarter.
Just back in those momentum swings.
He's certainly done a lot of work today, Barger. Kept him in this.
He's scored 1 goal a quarter, Gus, so
Yep.
he's been very productive.
Yep, productive all the time.
He
Racked
just-
up a few assists along the way as well. So we seesaw again. Footscray out to a 1-goal lead.
Might do the lights on.
Clark
Great
gets it
drag.
out the back. Harry Gibson traps it, gets it. He'll run it. He's going to go straight down the field. Hoop. Stevens again. Williamstown making subs. I'll hold it up until they get their full contingent out there. Cal Gibson. Probably looking for a bit from young Cal today. He's been... he falls, gets tripped. We've got a flag. And that'll be a foul on Footscray for a trip. We'll just await the referee's call. We have a 30-second hold. Charged against Footscray's number 25, Tom Gribben. Williamstown go to EMO opportunity. Clark to Clark. Behind to Stevens. Gibson sends it up. Butson. Keeping it wide, not in any hurry. There's a shot from Noah Jenny. He nails it. And we're back to a 12-all game. Bit of a trend here, Dave. Stay out of the box if you want to win this game.
Yeah, accidents do happen, I think, a little bit. But, there you go. We're right into it. That's Noah Jenny's second goal.
Yeah, quite amazing. I mean, Noah Jenny, as we all know, is a face-off player. Has been on the attack all day and certainly been doing the job for Williamstown down there. Very strong, nuggety, good skilled kid. And puts that score on to tie it up again. Aldred can't get his hands on it. These are the ones that win the games, the hard ground balls. They're all in having a crack. Aldred comes through with the body.
Here's Faluka out the
Clark
back.
gets it out the back. We've got another referee's call. We've got an illegal procedure. Green have stepped over the restraining line before possession, so Williamstown will take possession of the ball. Cal Gibson starts with it. He's going to take a run. He gets to his right-hand side, looks across the crease. There's no one there. Fortunately for Williamstown, Butson's able to back up that wayward ball and keep possession. Emery.
Two speedsters. Big bounce.
Devon Johnson save. Ball goes out. Williamstown will keep it. Noah will bring it in. He drives hard right. Trying to get his hands free. Gets it to Butson down behind the goal. Butson across to Stevens. He spills the pass, but he's able to keep it. Butson. He's got Liam Clark comes on. Emery tries to sweep. Gets the shot. Looks up. No one there. Butson gets it. Knocks it in. Wow. What we probably refer to as a garbage goal. David, you take them any time you can get them.
That was quick reflexes from Troy Butson. Ball bounced just in front of me. Had enough of a stick on it just to bat it in.
Williamstown jump out to a 13-12 lead. At the face. Aldred stands up again. Gets possession of the ball. Thought he got tripped, but Mollison grabs it anyway. Footscray going to attack through Barger. Lawson to control it. Footscray head to the bench. Get a couple of subs out there. Fresh legs come out. Cahill. Once again behind a Jimmer. Drives on his left. Looking for somewhere to go. Barger with it again. He's going to run. Tries to get his hands free. Gets a shot. Saved by Willis. Ball's there for whoever wants it. And we have a referee's call here. It's going to stay green. Stay with Footscray. Barger again. Looking for a cutter in the middle. It's not there. Goes up the top to Janita. He runs around. He drives. Takes a shot. It's wide. Once again, Footscray will keep possession. Emmett Barger tries to skip in. Nowhere to go. Six to go in the quarters, the call. Lawson drives. Gets the shot off, doesn't get it in. Ball spills out. Footscray will hold it up, get a fresh pair of legs on. Henry McGee coming on. There's a drive from McGee. Sends it across to Cahill. Cahill sends it across with the skipper around the back. Another shot there by Mollison. Goes wide.
Footscray's had 3 shots on the net and they've missed 6. It's all going to come from the right. There's Lawson. Bottom right. Wants the feed.
McGee makes his move. Drives around.
Oh.
Takes a shot, not successful. Willis comes up with a big save for Williamstown. Looks for the outlet to clear the ball. Passes wayward. Williamstown keep it over, but it's picked up by the Footscray player there. Gets it back across. Lane gets it. Lane cools it off through Barjar. Barjar driving again. Oh, there's a bad pass to Cahill. He drops it. Russell comes out with it. He's down the field. Stevens will take control for Williamstown in their attack. 3:50 to go in the game. Williamstown lead it by a goal.
Big
Probably
possession is Gus. This is all.
Rush, Williamstown, Dave.
No, this is all on now.
Keep
All the money's on the table, red or black.
See at what stage they'll call them to keep it in. Not an unusual amount of time that they've held the ball up for, so the referees will be looking at that. Harry Gibson with the ball. Gets it across to Stevens. It's Liam Clark working. Now the referees have called it to get it in and keep it in. Straight away, Williamstown throw it back over the line. So Footscray get possession of the ball through Mollison.
And the crowd goes wild.
There's Mollison again. He drops it on the crease. Perfect opportunity to tie the game up. Now we've got Jenny on a fast break. He's got one behind him if he needs it.
Timeout on the blue.
Williamstown take a timeout, leading the game 13-12 with 2:37 to go in the last quarter.
Yeah, big shout out to those famous Blues over in East Fremantle who had a win last weekend. Women and the men's both winning their A-grade finals. It's been a long time between drinks, Gus.
Yeah, but they've always been a powerhouse over there, Dave.
Yeah, they're playing Wembley in the men's.
Yep.
Yeah, so the Kennedy brothers and the original Flash, Pete Can.
Yep.
Job well done.
Yep. And my old mate Choco, Chris Hockey, and his young boy plays there as well.
Yep.
So 2:37 to go. Williamstown with the ball. We've just had a timeout. I'm sure, Dave, they'll be looking for one play here to get that 2-goal break, which could possibly be enough.
Yeah, you think so now, Gus?
But I don't want to fool around with this one. They want to nail this one and make sure that they give themselves an opportunity from here.
I bet it involves pace. You got to lock them off.
Well, Footscray got to get out and get after it.
Yeah.
Because they'll recall this stall if Williamstown don't drive. Butson sends it down to Liam Clark. He drives behind, gets double teamed by Footscray. Still got hold of it on the end line. Gets it up to Gibson. They haven't recalled the stall. They have about to, and they've just called it now, so Williamstown can't bring it back out behind that line. There's Butson with the drive. Looks across at the back. Liam Clark driving on the right-hand side.
Angus Faluka,
getting double-teamed everywhere. Butson behind. So at this stage now, one more will probably do it for Williamstown, but they've got to get that one more.
They may even draw the penalty, Gus.
Butson driving, can't get his hands free. There's a great check there in from a Footscray defender, but Butson gets it back. Sends it up to Harry Gibson. Keeping it inside the zone, running the clock as they go. Harry Gibson drives down, round behind. Got Butson up the top. Footscray have got to get out and push a bit harder if they want to dispossess this Williamstown side and get a crack at it. Butson takes a shot, saved by Devon Johnson. Footscray still have 2 timeouts in hand. They probably want to run it, get it over the centre, stop the clock, get a timeout and have a talk about it. There we go. Timeout called green. 13-12, Williamstown lead by a goal. We have exactly 1 minute and 7 seconds to go in the contest. So I guess, Dave, this is probably Footscray's last roll of the dice to tie it up right here.
Yeah, they have to, Gus, yeah.
Yep, this will be it.
Well, if you're in Williamstown shoes, you've got to guard the 3 guns.
Yep.
It's 3, 17 and 6. But throw Mollison in just for good luck.
Yep.
So those 4 really going to be the ones that finish the job.
Yep. So we got a minute to go. Lacrosse in Victoria for the 2024 season. Williamstown hold a 1-goal lead. Footscray in possession with their last roll of the dice. Both teams talking tactics right now at the huddles. Footscray urging that we must attack the goal. Williamstown, on the other hand, just talking about how we've got to push out, defend and try and keep their hands tied up and try and, keep them from getting a good shot.
Don't forget, Footscray have a second timeout to use.
1:07 to go in the quarter. Barger with the ball. Familiar story. Down to Tommy Mollison on the corner. Lawson with the ball, who makes the fake, drives around the right-hand side, tries to get his hands free. Lachlan Russell, good D from Williamstown. Barger at the top again. He's got to go. Spins back to his right. Looks to shoot. Can't. Gets double-teamed by Williamstown. Runs into the middle. Dispossessed by Williamstown. There's the ball. There could be the game-winning ground ball. Williamstown can't get a hold of it just as yet. Harry Gibson comes up with it. He throws it down the end. And it's going to go out. And Footscray are going to take possession. They've got about 40 to go and Footscray have the ball. They need to run and run hard. They've got to run. They've got to go. Successful clear for Footscray. They can't stop here. They've used their second time out. There we go. Timeout green. We have 18 seconds to go. 18 seconds to go, Dave, in this last quarter. Footscray have got their last chance to tie this one up. I'm sure all the fans out here at Footscray would like to go to overtime, Dave.
Yeah, get your money's worth, Gus.
Yeah,
Pay
and then
big money
we
to get
go
in
on. We go on double time from then on, mate. So
no wonder
rolling in it.
Go the shoots.
We've both been there. We've both been on the coaching lines in this situation, and I'd say both Darren Nicholas's heart and Marshy's heart, mate. They're pumping. They're pumping real hard. But all you can do is you can give your players a task to do and hope that they can pull it off for you. $18 seconds to go. Tom Mollison will take it for Footscray. I'd say they're probably going to get the Barjar and drive, or right behind Lawson, he'll drive. Tries to look for the shot. Barger comes around, scores! Whoa! Now we go to overtime. Now we're on double time, Dave. With about 12 seconds, 10 seconds to go, Footscray have tied it up. The crowd's going wild out here at Angliss Reserve. We're headed for overtime. We've got 8 seconds to play. You'd want to say that it's probably going to go to overtime, Dave, but I have seen it before.
Fast break,
I remember many years ago in an under-19 competition, Victoria versus Western Australia, with 8 seconds to go. Tim Purdy took the ball out of the middle, ran down and scored with a second left on the clock. So anything could happen here. It's a fast break or it's overtime.
Tripped.
Clock's run out. There is a loose ball call. Footscray are going to get the ball, but I think the clock's going to beat them. Probably got no option but to throw a haymaker straight to the mouth of the goal and see if they can get a lucky break. There it is. There we go. There it is. Oh, and Willis makes a great save on the line. And we're headed to overtime, folks.
Oh, it's good. It'll fund my retirement, Gus. Money we're making here, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, we're on double time now, matey. So we go to, we actually go to golden goal. First score wins the game. We'll play 2 4-minute halves first. If there's no score there, well, they'll continue until such time. But at any stage in this overtime period, the first team to score will win the game. So once again, we spoke about it all day. The face-off at X, the most important part of the field, especially in this clincher with an overtime situation. You want to get first possession of that ball out of the middle. Quite a crowd come onto the...
Emmett Barger just scoring there, Gus. That's his 5th goal for the day.
Oh, look, mate, he's kept them in it all day. He's been wonderful for them.
Comes up when it's crunch time.
Oh, yeah. That's his 5 goals. He's been involved, a couple of assists as well. Referees in the middle of the field with both the captains explaining the rules of overtime. I'm sure they know it. They've all been there before. Just to make sure, let's clarify. Toss of the coin. All that means that the team that wins the toss gets to choose which way they face. Williamstown won it. So they're going to head to the left of where we are in our commentary box. 30 seconds till the start. No one in the box, all square. It's like a game of street cricket or footy when you're a kid and the light's starting to go. Next goal wins. Clark gets it out the back. Picked up by Gibson. He drops it. Crucial drop there. Gets possession again. Can't get his hands free. Russell tries to get out with the ball. It's in dispute there. Ball goes up in the air. Footscray get possession of it. Footscray go into attack. The heat's on. Great check there from Williamstown. Loose ball, still on the ground, hasn't gone out as yet. Williamstown come up with it. Send it across to Willis. Williamstown going to look for a successful clear here. No rush, just going to make sure that they get it over. Harry Gibson with the ball now. This is finals pressure. This is as high as it can get. Butson with the ball. Looks to Cal Gibson. It's been a little bit quiet today. Hard worker, drives left. He looks across. He's got Liam Clark there. Liam Clark takes a shot, goes wide. But Williamstown back up and they'll keep possession through Stevens. Stevens with the ball. He's going to do it by himself. He's trying to make a drive there. Nowhere to go. Footscray slipping behind. Good defence. Ball gets behind. Emery with the ball. Driving around. Tries to get his hand through. Gets the shot. Johnson comes up with the save. Williamstown gained possession. Closest to the ball when it went out. Cal Gibson will start with it from behind the net.
I reckon he'll drive bottom left 100 miles an hour here, Gus.
I think he will, Dave.
Here he goes.
He's not going to give it up. He's going to skip inside to his left. He looks across. There's a wayward pass. Williamstown throw it away. Footscray get the chance to win the game. Johnson with the ball for Footscray. No rush here. He's got to concentrate, make sure they get a successful clear. Clark puts the ride. Back to Johnson. Williamstown lock up, but guess what? Barger's popped up. He's given the easy relief pass and Footscray going to attack. Next score wins the game. First overtime period here at William Angliss Reserve. Scores are tied. McGee with the ball at the top. Makes a drive. Nowhere to go. Williamstown slip in. Good defence there. Where are they going to look to? They're going to go to Lawson or Barger. There's a loose ball. It's going to go back over the line. So I thought that was would have been Williamstown possession. Yep. Footscray threw it back out of their forward half, their back half. So Williamstown now. Williamstown with a chance to win the game.
Crease. There he is. Good night. Missed.
Oh.
Point blank.
Point blank and miss. Williamstown still with possession. Harry Gibson behind with the ball. He's going to come out to his right. Stumbles. Keeps possession. Drives again. Looks to get free. Nowhere to go. Footscray slapping in behind him. Oh, there's another turnover. Lawson gets the ball, gets it down to Tom Mollison in the middle. Looks to Barger. Barger spins around to his left, takes a shot and scores! It's all over! Footscray are the 2024 Grand Final winners. Amazing. They came from 4 goals down early in the game with a couple of key players injured. They battled all day. And there it is. Footscray get up and win 4 in a row, I think, Dave, now. Footscray?
3 that I know of. That's 3 in a row.
Yeah, we won the last
that
3
is
at least.
Repeat.
What an effort. What an effort. We had certain stages during the game that Williamstown looked like they'd just pull away from this, guys. And Footscray just hung in there all day, worked their way back into it. And that man Barger, mate, did he pull him out of the proverbial?
6 goals again from him, Gus.
Anyway. That's a great game today. I'd just like to take the opportunity for, everyone involved today. The Footscray Lacrosse Club put on a magnificent show. Williamstown, they put on a great show. They won the State League Reserves. They beat Malvern by a comfortable margin. Refereeing was great all day. Crowd's been in control. It's been a wonderful day out here at Footscray. The weather's been fine. And we've just seen probably one of the most classical games we've seen in a long time.
At least we've recorded it, Gus, so everyone can view it whenever they want. And we should thank all the volunteers, scorers, bench officials, etc.
And to look to the Malvern crew that did the filming and the commentary today, Darian Panner for all his hard work all year, Con Mitsopoulos, Dave Joy with all his stats, and special comments, Glenn Meredith. It's been a great year for lacrosse. And that's it. It's all finished now. 2:25's the next time we'll see everyone back. So we'll be signing off shortly. The presentations will take place, which we won't cover them. But anyway, that's the 2024 season for Lacrosse of Victoria. Special shout out and thanks to all our viewers throughout Australia and throughout the world that have tuned in today. And you certainly got your money's worth with a great game of lacrosse today. You want to run us through the stats that you have there, Dave?
Yeah, just with the face-offs. Williamstown ended up winning that 14-9 in the face-offs. Let's have a look at those. What's it, 25 shots on the net for Williamstown. And 17 that went wide, and Footscray had 22 on the net, and 11 that went wide. So pretty fast shootout. Yeah, the main goal scorers, James Lawrenson, 4 goals. Isaac Cahill, 3. A single to Tommy Mollison. And 7, was it 6 or 7? I can't remember now, to Emmett Barger. And for Williamstown, Troy Butson had 2. Harry Gibson, 2. Noah Jenny, 2. Liam Clark, 3. Cal Gibson, 1. And 3 for Joel Stevens. And that wraps us up.
Well, that's it. As we said, that's the 24 season done and dusted. What a great game we all witnessed today. I'm Gus Campbell.
I'm Dave Curly-Joy still.
And we'll see you back in 2025.